Hey, welcome into this week's Chuggin' Chain. It's Cousin Randy out here on the San Francisco rooftop. I got one for someone down south. See if you can guess about what I'm wearing here. All right, let me chug and then chant. Woo! All right, I got my flannel on because I'm ready to hit the rodeo down south in Dallas, baby. Yeah, it's the Cowboys. I'm coming for you, Cowboys. Jer Bear, Jerry Jones. You better get it together. That team's no longer elite. You're probably the second best in your division. Carson Wentz hit, you might be third. All right. This is really, really sad times for the Cowboys. You look like they had control forever. You lost Amari Cooper, gone. You lost Randy Gregory, gone. You're losing guys to retirement on the line. You're making horrible draft picks. This kid out of Tulsa that was a bottom second round, early third round pick. People laughing at you. I mean, the Eagles are getting better, making moves. You're not doing anything. Zeke's washed. All right, Tony Pollard's now your best running back. Maybe I'm not sure. You're gonna rely on CeeDee Lamb to be your best guy and rely on Dak. Dak Prescott's never beaten a good team in his life as the sole driver of that team. That's been the run game. All right. Well, that's how you win versus elite teams. Meanwhile, Jerry, you haven't won a Super Bowl since I was born here. You've won one playoff game. You're holding on to the 90s here, big guy. You got to let go of the reins. Let the smart people into the room because it's no longer you. I'm sorry. Cowboys are done for. It's no longer America's team. Stay in Dallas. That's why they're asking for a new second team because they need someone to actually win down there. G-Man, Team Money, where do you stand on this? Dallas outdone? What do you think? They're already finished, right? Or they're going to the Super Bowl like everyone says every year. Tell me what you think.
Hey, Cousin Randy calling out the Dallas Cowboys. I love his sentence there at the end, Team Money. Are the Cowboys done? Or are they going to make the Super Bowl like everybody says every year?
That
was funny, good. Man.
He's smarter than he looks.
He is. He is the smart guy.
Yeah.
I love his hair.
Yeah. No,
they went 12-5 last year. They were ranked third in the NFC. They were third in the NFC going into the playoffs and ahead of the Rams, ranked ahead of the Rams. So they do this thing that they do where they do well, kind of well during the regular season. 12-5 is not bad. And then they get into playoffs and just kind of fall apart.
Yeah, no, I agree with, a little bit of what Cousin Randy said, right? Like, I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I think they can win the division. I mean, like you said, they were 12-5 last year. They were the 3 seed. I know Amari Cooper's a huge loss. I think CeeDee Lamb takes a big leap, right? Zeke's wash, but they have a good combo back. So I think they have enough to win the division and get one of those top 4 spots. Like I don't see them taking a demonstrative leap back, but Super Bowl, I'm not sure if they have all the pieces there and that I trust Dak Prescott, but they could like elite wide receiver, above average quarterback, solid offensive line, Trayvon Diggs in the back, Micah Parsons in the front, like of the defense. Like they have pieces where you want the pieces. It's just, can they put it together or are they still going to be the Cowboys?
Yeah. I agree with your spirit. And, I think they win 10 or 11 games and they win that division. Vegas has them at 10.5 wins over under. So I was
going to say 11.
I agree with that. 10 or 11. Eagles and Giants will be better, but I still think, as you said, that they win that division. Now, how well do they play outside the division and in the playoffs? If you look at their record within the NFC East, 6-0 versus everyone else, 6-6. That's not going to get it done, man.
Yep, exactly. They get the benefit of having one of the worst divisions in football, right? The Eagles are just now getting good again. Washington's perennial horrible franchise. In New York, I didn't even know the Giants still had a team. I thought they were relegated to like the CFL or something, but I guess New York didn't.
Watch out for them this year. They're making moves.
Just because you have Saquon Barkley on your fantasy does
what are you talking about? No, that's not the reason. No, this team is going to step up this year.
We'll see.
They're going to improve.
They might improve to 3 wins. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Hey, the biggest thing with Dallas is Jerry Jones just accepts his coach's mediocrity. He says that he wants to win the Super Bowl. That's what he says, but he doesn't act like that. And these coaches just go on and on and on. with just mediocre performance. And he just lets it happen because I think he just has fun. He
Yeah.
has fun with all the stuff that goes
It's
around
a
that.
toy to him.
It's a toy.
And I totally agree with you.
Get somebody in there that hates to lose.
What my biggest thing is with these guys is, you know, you're the face of the league. You're a marquee franchise. Run yourself like a marquee franchise does. Get the right people in there, get the brightest people in there, get the smartest minds in there that can coach, that can scout, and that can general manage this team. Not you and your son in some back room deciding which player is the coolest that you liked during draft day, right? Like that's how this is being run right now, like a mom and pop shop, because it is. And until they change the way they're run and run themselves like a professional organization, they're always going to be the what if Cowboys.